Okay. I don't understand blog talk today. These days, they just not representing. I'm still down, but as soon as I get the okay, it's a wrap. Throwback Thursday, baby. How y'all feeling? Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is the Daily Go Getimism Show. What you know? Huh? What you know? And on this Throwback Thursday, let's get real about relationships Thursday. We are talking about your ego after being left or being broken up with. Your ego after being left or being broken up with. I don't care what nobody say. You can't always be the one to break up with a person in a relationship. And I don't care what nobody say. Being broken up with somebody, even if it was somebody that you wanted to break up with or somebody that you no longer wanted to be with, can be a shot to your ego. It can be a hit to your ego. It can be a bruise to your ego. Because you might be thinking that, hold on, what? How dare you break up with me when I was the one that put this whole thing together? This is my shit. You don't end my shit for me. I end mine for you. I'm the important one here. I was the one who held this thing together. I was the glue. I am the forgiver in this relationship. That's right. I'm the forgiver. You are the forgiven. You are the messer upper. Yes, you are the messer upper in this whole system, in this relationship. You are the one that has to be cleaned up after. You are the one that has to be explained for. You are the one that has to be forgiven. You are the one that has to have excuses made for. You are the one that I had to, explain to people like, well, what I mean, she cool and everything, and plus we got this vibe together, and deep down inside, I feel like that we're right for each other, or I'm trying to help her out, and blah blah blah. And I know that she's not perfect, but nobody else is perfect, but we together, and it's me and her against the world, or me and him against the world for y'all. Yeah. When the one that was sacrificed for, when the one that was forgiven, when the one that was explained for is the one that makes the move to end the relationship, it's like, wait, hold. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Because you may have been planning to break up with that person, or you may have taken into account that y'all didn't have what y'all used to have anymore. It really was a wrap, but you wasn't going to break up today. You was probably making a move for next month, maybe even next year, if you thought that y'all had a little bit of gas left in the tank. Like maybe you were going for your second run. Maybe you were thinking that y'all were working it out. Like, I really, really resent what she did last time, or we really haven't been getting along that well, but you know what? My baby is my baby, and my love is my love. And I was like, you know what, man? You know what I mean? We're gonna give it another shot. We're gonna keep the band together. We're not gonna do this like TLC. As a matter of fact, TLC is the only female band that did not break up. Think about it. TLC never broke up. One of them passed, and so they just sort of, left it like that. But they have never, to this day, officially broken up, as WV did. But they got back together. All the other groups broke up officially. Now they might get back together. You know what? Wait, let me not speak too soon, because I'm not so sure if Destiny's Child ever officially broke up. But they definitely got rid of some members now, didn't they? And the members that they got rid of definitely were not ready to be gotten rid of. So, they got quit. They got quit and broken up with before they was ready. Now, they might have been thinking about moving on and doing solo careers and all that, but they wasn't thinking about doing that at the time they got fired, at the time they got broken up with. So anyway, all I'm saying is we say that it's childish to care about who broke up with who. So the fuck what? It does matter, and it can matter. And I'm only saying this for the people who give a shit about this. You know, because I've been broken up with before, and I have to admit, like it didn't really hit or hurt me as much or as bad as it would a lot of people, because you know, once I'm mentally or emotionally through, it doesn't really matter. But I can understand. I can. You know, imagine putting all of your time and effort and you know, your physical body, your emotional strength into a situation that really isn't reciprocating, or really isn't giving anything back to you, really isn't even showing you that it's worth the life that you are trying to save in it. Imagine doing all of that and it ended like, oh, by the way, I'm out of here. Your services are no longer needed. Like what? You might have been providing all the love in the relationship, all the understanding in the relationship. You might have been even providing all the money, the financial support in the relationship. And somebody is telling you that they done found another sponsor, or they're willing to go it alone. What? You know, you ain't got to tell me that was a blow to your ego. Hell yeah, it was. You mad. And unfortunately, it's the kind of shit that happens like that that'll make you stay in a relationship or try to get back with a person. Yeah, I know it sounds toxic. I know it sounds crazy. I know. You know too. And that's why you've done it. You know, you speaking from experience. I'm speaking from your experience. But that can make a person try to get back with a person so you can break up the right way. Like, oh, no. You don't kick me out of the whip. You don't kick me out of the whip. You don't pull over. Nah, son, this is what we not going to do. You're not going to pull. You pulling over to the. Why you pulling up? You pulling up to the light turned green. Why you not? Why did you pull over to the corner at the green light? Why you not going at the green light? What you mean get out of the car? This is my car. This is my car. And they say, oh yeah, you're right. It is your car. Well, you need to here, take the keys, because I'm getting out. I'll walk. Bitch. I said me is what? Yeah, that ego. Yeah, I ain't talking bad about your ego tonight. I'm going to give your ego some understanding tonight. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, we are. We're going to have a talk about this. Because sometimes your ego and your heart can be in the same place. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Can I get an amen? Hit me one. Sometimes your heart and your ego can be in the same place. And that might be a good place. So you've checked your ego. And your heart is saying, all right, you know what? I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to give it another shot. And somebody try to kick you out of the whip, put you out of the crib. You come home and this trash bag full of your shit in the front yard. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all lived in an apartment. They got that shit on the landing. Didn't even put it out in an orderly fashion. And the person who did it was wrong. I can see if, all right, I've been fucking up. I've been cheating. I got caught. You know, I've been lying. I've been deceptive. I've been deceptive. I've been stealing money. I've been messing up money. Yeah, cheating is one thing, but you can't be messing up the money. I said, yeah, lying is one thing, but you can't be messing up the money. Yeah, not treating the kids right is one thing, but you can't be messing up the money. You know how it comes all to first full circle when you be messing up the money. Yo, because when you messing up the money, ain't nothing funny. Not that money is everything, but in a relationship, money is kind of king. Yeah, and I'm not saying that it's king because you worship that thing or whatever, But I'm saying this the king because it at least it's the glue that keeps the bills paid. What the fuck is up with you? And you gotta keep going. But you messing up the money, got forgiven, and you still showing that you don't have no gratitude. I think you better do an adjustment on your attitude. It's kind of rude. Yo, what's up with you? Nigga, you crazy. Energetic or lazy. 80 to 8 to 80. Yo, I think you're lazy. Don't go to work and got the nerve to mess up the money. What the hell? I said, you only work part-time and got the nerve to mess up the money. You only pay Netflix bills, you know, Discovery Plus and shit, and you're messing up the money. Yo, you gotta be crazy. You bought a pair of Louis shoes and you're messing up the money. You don't make enough money to buy no Louis shoes with 2 or 3 checks. Show a little respect. And then you got the nerve to walk away. You think you taking them Louis shoes? You think you taking them? And I said Louis shoes, not the Louis Vuitton red bottoms. I'm talking about Louis Vuitton shoes. So that's what we talking about tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show. Let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily, the Daily Go Getimism Show. We do this every single day, every day it rains, every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I am your host, Sun 752. AKA Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feel like real men and women should also. Tonight on this Throwback Thursday, let's get real about relationships Thursday. We are talking about your ego after being left or broken up with. Your ego, yours. After being left or broken up with. I'm here to understand y'all tonight. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am here to be the voice of reason. Tonight, I will not judge. I will not be moved or budged. What up, Mia Cunningham? What up, Stacy White? What up, T. Carrie Wright? What up, Shirley Sherrill, the world's most precious, greatest pearl in the world? What's going on with your girl? And Tori 2200. Thanks for coming on through. Appreciate y'all. So what do y'all think, man? Your ego after being left or broken up with. Does anybody in here remember, since it's Throwback Thursday, does anybody in here remember how they felt the first time they were broken up with, or are all of y'all on the front like y'all never been broken up with because y'all just so pretty, so vital, so wanted, so desired that you never got a chance to be broken up with? Some people act like they ain't never been broken up with. They always did the breaking up with. And I'm like, let me tell you something. I don't care how handsome you are. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care how big your titties are. I don't care how big your dick is. I don't care how fat your ass is. I don't care how beautiful the eyes are that you bat. Bing, 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 bing. I don't care how smooth and sexy your voice is. I don't care if you kick game like Pele in 76. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how great of a personality you have. I don't care if you are a top-notch hypnosis and people are just under your spell. Bark like a dog. Woof, woof. Meow like a cat. Eat like a mouse. I don't care if you have any of that going on. Somebody in your relationship life did not appreciate it, or the course had run, it had run its course. The relationship had run its course, and somebody said, all right, ring the alarm. Another John is crying. Oh, I said, ring the alarm. Another nigga's trying. Oh, somebody got sick of your shit. Even when your shit was on point. Even if your shit was beautiful. Even if your shit was as popular as Frito-Lay's, the barbecue kind. Yeah. Somebody said, enough. It doesn't matter if you had a baby. It doesn't matter if you had a baby on the way. It doesn't matter if y'all was engaged. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. None. Everybody's been broken up with. But do you remember how it felt? How it felt? Rawr! You see, Mia Cunningham says, depending on the relationship and the situation causing the breakup might not be a bad thing. It doesn't mean your ego and your heart doesn't necessarily care about it being a bad thing. You might have known it was a bad thing in order to, you probably were planning to break up anyway, but you didn't expect nobody to go first. Like, nigga, we just put a new living room set. She crazy. Mia says, En Vogue didn't break up. I don't think. Dawn left the group. Oh, En Vogue broke up. They still tour together. They got back together. But think about Dawn leaving the group. En Vogue, like, Maxine was like, bitch, where you going? You left us, now we EV3. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Never going to get it, 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 never going to get it. Woo, 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 woo. You can't leave no group. What's it gonna be? Because I can't pretend. What's it gonna be? More than friends. Dawn. She said, look, man, tired of y'all bitches. Y'all ain't making no money. We here getting jerked on this nut-ass contract. Here we are, one of the most popular groups out here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't make no money. I'm going to go kick it over here with Raphael Sadiq and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. We got our own group. Lucy Pearl. Fuck y'all. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. See? Should have never let Dawn be with Q and Juice. Soon as she got she started feeling herself after she got a little acting gig. She was looking good in that movie too. I don't normally say none of these Hollywood chicks be looking, but she was looking good. And you know why I thought she was looking good in Juice? Because she looked regular. She looked like yeah. I can, yeah. She was an old head messing with a young boy. Like, I can see this shit. Like, 16, 17 years old. Got this joint like 23, 20. Like, yeah, man. She crazy. She wasn't all super made up and all that. She looked like New York chicks used to look. Real shit. She ain't even from New York. But she looked like New York chicks used to look. Like, they did a New York job on her. Like, nah, don't overdo this shit. Don't over makeup her. Don't overdress her. Don't do none of that shit. Only thing they didn't do was throw a pair of Timbs on the chick. 1991. I thought they was gonna throw a pair of Timbs on her. Little pair of Timbs. All right. Me and Cunningham says my first breakup was devastating. Felt like my heart was truly broken. I wanted to die, but you learn, heal, and move on, hopefully a little wiser. Yeah, we can say that now that we're a little older. We've, gained a little perspective, have probably been broken up with again. You get a few breakups under your belt, you start to see like, okay. You get enough breakups under your belt, you start to be like, oh. You can either go two ways with it. You can start to think that, you can't keep a man or a woman, like you're kind of worthless, or you just get used, or you could feel like, yeah, I'm a problem. I'm hard to deal with, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shorty, yeah, I mean, this here ain't easy to sign up with. There's a height requirement. There's a height requirement to get on this ride, baby. There's a height requirement to get on this ride. Height requirement to get on this ride. Height requirements to get on this ride. Are you tall enough? Are you all enough? I said height requirement to get on this ride. Height requirement to get on this ride. Height requirement to get on this ride. Are you tall enough? Are you all enough? Roller coaster. Yeah. Roller coaster. Woo, ooh, ooh. What? TK Wright says, one was my high school sweetheart, and another was an SOB who looked like the singer from Going to Get Loose, from the Going to Get Loose video. Okay. She also says he knew damn well I was going to cut things off, chump. That nigga, yo, Carrie, that nigga ran and got his base before you. That nigga was playing hide and go seek. You seen him, and it was a foot race to go get your base. That nigga got my base. You still it. When we go to school tomorrow, you won't be telling everybody that you broke up with me. I said, when we go to school tomorrow, you won't be telling everybody that you broke up with me. Cause maybe tomorrow you'll change your mind, girl. Maybe tomorrow you'll come back to my... Yeah. Can y'all tell I got some good sleep today? I did. All right. Shirley Cheryl says, my first breakup was hard because I didn't even know why I broke it off. I loved him, but he was toxic to my heart and didn't think so. He flirted with everything that had a pretty smile. It sounds like you broke up with him. That ain't what we talking about. And sure, you always trying to go off the cuff and do what you want to do. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I need to know when you got broke up with, when you got your walking papers, when you got the X. You know what I mean? Way before text messages ever came out. You got that phone call like, well, things ain't really working out, sure. So look, I'm gonna just, you know what I mean? We don't go together no more. Bye. Because niggas be scared to really, but look, it ain't working out. I'm tired of you. Bye. Look, we don't go together no more. My mom got to use the phone. Bye. My mom said I was too young to have a girlfriend anyway, and you might have got pregnant after the last time you said that it was a pregnancy scare. I gotta go. Bye. I gotta hang up the phone. I can't talk too long. Shirley, gotta go. I gotta get going. I really appreciate the time we spent, but out of here, I gotta go over there. You went. So I'm gonna get with you later. Maybe at another time we can get back together. But right now, I gotta let you go. I gotta say goodbye. And please don't ask me why or try to cry. Cause I ain't trying to go through it. Let the tears flow down your cheeks like fluid. Yeah, we used to do it. You the first person that I ever did it with. And it was kind of good, but I gotta go. Take my gifts down to South Beach. Gotta leave you now. And I understand that kind of looking like a clown. But I gotta break up. Don't let your makeup run down your face. Put you in a bad space. And your legs front. No, but this is way before legs fronts. All right. TK right says, I was hurt even though I was relieved for the end with them both. Mm-hmm. TK right says, I was with my ex-husband for 20 years, so I can only count the years before him and after. Fair enough. TK right says, I guess you missed my first comment. Let me see. What was your first comment? According to this, your first comment is family. He left your family. Can't believe it. Sure, as it says. What was the height requirements? No, that's just a metaphor. In other words, you know how, like, in order to get on a ride at the carnival, you know, at Six Flags or whatever, you got to be a certain height. Like, you ain't ready for this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's your personal ride, and somebody might not be ready. They might not be ready they might not be ready to throw the confetti when you win. They might have to run it back, rewind, spin, and start over again. Yo, let us begin. I can't deal with you because with you, I ain't going to win. I feel like a loser. Not because you're an abuser, because I really just can't get used to the way that you are. Your ways makes me feel like I'm drunk, high, smoke the haze. But I ain't gonna like prolong this shit. I gotta get along, gotta go and get. But I might be back. And if you really love me, really like that, then we can put this thing back together like a train track, racetrack. But I gotta go right now. You taste that. I know the tears are salty, and I know you're feeling bad and kind of mad at me. Don't bust my windows. Let's not get into none of that ratchet shit, and none of that shit you spit is going to change my mind. I gotta leave this thing behind. The sun always shines. You understand right now it's dark, but don't talk about the times when we was in the park doing things that we ain't had no business doing, and that none of that matters right now. It's over now. Okay. Right? Watch it, sucker. And my eyes, watch it, sucker. Fool, fish eye fool. Cheryl says, I never had a phone, so they couldn't do that. My mom didn't even let the pigeons come in with a note. So you had to get broken up with in person. Oh man. Oh man. Or he got his boy to tell you. Sure, listen. Dave said, y'all don't go together no more. Can I have your number? Dave said that y'all not with each other no more. But you know, he corny. He a nut. You want me to walk you home? Dave said that y'all at y'all end, and and he messing with Shonda now. Him and Shonda talking. I don't know if you know that, but they are. That's my boy and all of that. But I'm just gonna tell you how it is, because I think he wrong. Because to me, you too thorough. You know what I mean, for somebody to be treating you like that. You need a hug? You want me to walk you home? I know your mom kind of strict. I mean, I can just walk you to the corner of your block. Come on. Come on. Man, forget him. Forget him. I mean, that's my boy and all that, but forget him. I need a girlfriend, and I need her right now. Holding and kissing and holding you tight. Never letting go. So boy says, how about being in it heavy, but someone comes to you and tell you he got married and was at the wedding talking about gut kick. And they say that you're supposed to be an adult. They say that you're supposed to be a grown-up. They say that you're not supposed to care who if somebody breaks up with you first. They say it shouldn't matter. Well, yes, it do. Yes, it do matter. I'm here to say nah. Fuck all that extra mature shit, that fronting shit. Yeah, it matters who breaks up with who. Yes, it do. And that's whether you wanted to break up or if you didn't want to break up. And even if you are the breaker upper, it matters. It matters. That's why you went first. That's why you went first. Shit. By a show of hands. And don't fucking lie. By a show of hands. How many of you have ever broken up with somebody because you thought that they was going to break up with you first? Don't lie. Don't lie. How many of you have quit somebody because you thought, heard, or knew that they was going to quit you first? Put up two hands if you was a full-fledged adult when it happened. TK Wright ain't gonna be the only one with no hand up because y'all lying, man. Y'all stop lying. Stop lying all the time. Damn. I'm gonna go get some water. Why niggas gotta be lying, son? You know what I mean? Shit, keep it 100. Keep it real. Ain't nothing wrong with being real. Shit, you got hurt. So what? Shit, you ain't never break a bone. It heals. It heals. You can't break a bone and act like it ain't broke. Why you walking like that if your bone ain't broke? Why you holding your hand like that if your arm ain't broke? Why your jaw wired shut if your jaw ain't broke? I mean, why your mouth wired shut if your jaw ain't broke? Stop lying. Yeah, I'm having a tantrum, so boy. Because I be sick of niggas lying all the time. Stop lying. Shit. You get your heart broke, plus your ego is all fucked up. People looking at you, y'all mean, you know, for y'all who have high school relationships, and you know, people everybody knew y'all went together, and then as soon as y'all broke up, everybody knew that y'all broke up, and they know who broke up with who. Don't tell me that shit ain't hurt. Don't tell me you was so mature at the time that you ain't matter, that it ain't matter. You just shook that shit off like, well, you know, these people don't mean nothing to me. It was high school. That shit meant something to you. That was the time in your life when you was probably the most embarrassed, the most easily embarrassed. You was embarrassed about silly shit. You was embarrassed because your hair didn't grow. Remember that shit? You was embarrassed because your waves wouldn't spin, or because you couldn't get waves, or because you said that your waves was natural, yet in the morning people could see that line where you had the stocking cap on your head. Nigga, why you lying? No, you ain't got natural waves. So what? You got them. You got them. You know what I mean? You was easily embarrassed when you was young. Easily. It took you a while to be like, man, fuck y'all. Or that shit don't matter, or I'm me. It took a while. You might have had some of the ingredients of you being you, but you wasn't complete. I mean, shorty broke up with you. You was hurt. That dude, the boy broke up with you, and your feelings was hurt. Even though you felt like you was the pretty one, he was all right. People used to be asking you, like, that's your boyfriend? He was like, yeah, so what? I like him. You was the one that had to explain. You was the one that had to explain why you was with him. And that nigga had the nerve to break up with you. Like he got something better to do. I said, oh, yo, Kango, I'm so sorry. He said, I'm going in the house. I'm going to play Atari. Literally. That nigga broke up with you, and all he had going for him was a ColecoVision, a Sega Genesis, an Atari, a Nintendo. That's all he had going. Now, I didn't say a do-rag because you can't really see the line with a do-rag. You know, that was the beauty of a do-rag. Do-rag come all the way down. You know what I mean? Like you can shake off but that stocking cap, that line be there all morning, baby. Yeah, that line don't go away at 6 or 7, 8 o'clock. That line be there. That should be there all the way up until first period. All the way up to first period. So that stocking cap on the head was equivalent to the girls having curlers in their head back in the day. You know the pink curlers. You know what I mean? Don't ask me what y'all remember the pink curlers. They need to bring that shit back. Because all I know is when girls had pink curlers and their hair looked good. To me, that was still like having natural hair. When you had the pink curlers, the pink foam curlers with the little plastic latch that went over the curler. You know what I mean? You roll your shit up. You know what I mean? Flip the latch, attach the latch. Somebody catch you 11, 12 o'clock at night, they're going to see you, you know what I mean? They're going to see you with the worlds of curls, baby. Hair looking good, motherfucker, in the morning. But yeah, them dudes fronting like he naturally had waves spinning. Or like his shit was that oceanic. He had the stocking cap. the Hanes stocking cap. His sister gave it to him. Shirley Shore says, it's not my fault my mom chased him down the street with a gun. You sure that's not your fault? Because it sounds like you were definitely liable. I ain't going to say you made it happen, but I'm going to say you was definitely an accomplice. Maybe even a co-defendant. You was certainly a witness. Tori says, still wear sponge rollers too. Sponge roll. Yo, Tori, you wear sponge rollers? Wow. Wow. I ain't seen no sponge rollers in Yo, that's what they need. Yo, put more of these weave wearing, wig wearing, chicks. Tell them, yo, take it back to the essence. Cheryl says, you can curl weaves too. Don't be fooled. You can do it, but it's the reason why. Shoot, from what I understand, you can put a straightening comb to a weave too. But it kind of already came straight. You know what I mean? These chicks out here with weaves down to their back, like they chicks from the late 60s, early 70s and shit. Hair going all the way back to down to their ankles on some Crystal Gale shit. At the very least, on some Marsha, Cindy, and Jan Brady shit. Marsha, Cindy, and Jam Brady shit. Marsha, Cindy, and Jam. Oh, yeah, Cindy had the curly hair, but Jan and Marsha, the hair was all the way down to they bust, even though they were short. Yo, out there, they got caught, and you ought to go watch the Brady Bunch. Watch the Brady Bunch. Watch the Brady Bunch. Watch Marsha, Cindy, and Jan. Yeah, Marsha, Jan, and Cindy. Marsha, Cindy, and Jan. Marsha, Jan, and Cindy. I gotta be making songs out of dumb shit. But don't worry, I'm not gonna stop. TK Ray says you had a line with a do-rag if you had a peanut head and had to wrap the yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that. I have never had a do-rag on my head. Like that wasn't gonna happen. But then again, I didn't wear stocking caps either. And you know what? Since it's Throwback Thursday, I will tell you how I got waves. Because it's not that hard to do. What you have to do is that brown wooden brush that all dudes used to keep strapped in their back pocket. Some of them brushing their hair way too much. All you got to do is wet that shit. Wet that shit with hot water. No, matter of fact, you ain't even got to wet it with hot water. Just wet it with some water. Run that shit under the sink and brush your shit. And keep brushing your shit every day, and them waves will start to form, and them Johns will get nice too. My shit was spinning. It was doing all kinds of wild shit. And I never wore a do-rag, and I have never worn a do-rag in my life. I don't even think I would know how to tie that shit up. But I never liked the way it looked. And dudes that used to be outside with their do-rag, I'm like, for some reason, I always pictured dudes that wore a do-rag smoking cigarettes and smelling kind of funky. Because it looked to me like you didn't wash up. You got a do-rag on your head. So I'm like, you ain't gonna tell me you washed up today and you got a do-rag on your head. Because how can a nigga get all clean and take the do-rag off to get into the shower and then put a do-rag back? Nigga, you dirty. You ain't wash your ass today. And you smoking cigarettes. So you got cigarette smoke all up in your funky ass do-rag. And I bet you your do-rag stink too. All sweaty and shit. Nigga done ran ball. He done ran a game of Rough House. Like 5 games of Rough House. 5 games of Rough House. You smell like 5 games of Rough House. You smell like you won every game too. Nigga, let's just run the court. Am I lying though? Like you mean to tell me, nigga, you washed your whole ass, brushed your whole teeth, hit the hot spots, got right, threw on the high karate cologne, threw on that English leather cologne, threw on that Brute, that Old Spice, that gray flannel, what was that called? Dakar. What's that shit called? Dracar. That Dracar. You threw that Dakar. Splash, spray. This is before Calvin Klein Obsession and all that shit came out. And you put that sweaty ass nasty do-rag on your head. It lets you know that it stink. It's called a do-rag. Do ain't dry. Do wet. You sweaty, nigga. What you got some kind of sweat that don't stink? Where you got that from? That's right, that Dracar. You threw that Dracar, you know that gray flannel, that And that what was it? Gray flannel was from Jeffrey Bean, right? That was the Jeffrey Bean shit, right? You know what I mean? You can take it all the way back to 1985, 86, baby. You had that gray flannel on, you was somewhere smelling good. You was out there getting respect out on these streets. Look at you. Anyway. TK Right says hot water and grease. Tori talking about something. Yeah, let's talk about men's hair. What's this, Tori? This to get back. This to get back. Yeah. Oh, talk about them niggas. They be stinking too. But anyway. Yeah, man, being broken up with somebody, it's a blow to your ego. But I'm here to tell y'all, it's not unnatural for you to feel betrayed or let down or just straight up pissed off. Because somebody broke up with you before you had a chance to break up with them. So what? You human. And sometimes you feel the way you feel. At least you didn't go off the cuff and do some old crazy shit. You might have acted like you didn't feel the pain that you was feeling, but somebody knew. You had a best friend who knew. You had a brother or sister that caught you crying over a nigga that you didn't even want to stay with. Crying over a chick that wouldn't even give you none. Crying over a chick that you ain't even hit yet. She was holding out. Yeah, she let you kiss her. Yeah, she let you give her a passion mark. You gave out a passion mark and you ain't even get no ass. You a sucker neck. That's what your passion mark was, nigga. You a sucker neck. You a sucker on a neck. You was sucking on a neck. You a sucker neck. Yeah, you are grinding, sucking, kissing, feeling, groping. You might have even been finger popping, but no panties was dropping, and you was finger popping, but no panties was dropping. I said your finger popping, no panties was dropping. You got the, but you got the, and you got the, and you got the, and you got the, and you got the. You a sucker necker. Your dick was so hard going home with the blue balls. You know how hard your dick was when you was 15, 16, 17 years old? Your dick was harder than a whole stack of ginger snaps, nigga. Come on, y'all. Don't act like ginger snaps ain't hard. Them shit's hard. They hard and they brittle, son. You know what I mean? You eat ginger snaps. Them shits taste good, but they ain't easy to eat. That's a hard. Is it a cookie? Is it a cracker? What is a ginger snap? All I know is ginger snaps are hard. They hard. That's some hard. And that's how hard your dick was leaving your girl crib. Talking about you gonna get it next time. You was hanging in there. You was hanging in there. I'll get her next time. She gonna give it up next time. She said next time. Maybe tomorrow you'll get some ass, boy. Maybe tomorrow she'll pull down them pants for you. Maybe she won't. Baby. She came right said, "I'm so mad at those two fingers out of it." Come on, Sam, you know when you was finger popping. No, not like this, like this, like this, like finger pop, finger pop, finger pop, finger pop, finger, finger pop, finger pop. I'ma get her. I'ma get her. I'ma get her. That was the scent of a woman, baby. She was watch your nails. Okay, all right. But them pants stayed on. Them pants stayed on. They was on. And she broke up with your ass. She broke up with your ass before you could get some ass. And you might have spent the rest of that year, even the next year, wondering, I wonder if she gave somebody the ass yet. Because it wasn't easy for you to break the plane when you was finger popping. She was a V. She was a straight virgin. You know what I mean? All she ever had was finger penetration. And no, she wasn't lying. You could tell. That pussy was gripping your finger. That pussy was gripping your finger like babies grip your finger when they, you know what I mean? You know how babies be like, yeah, that was her. That pussy was like, yeah. Yo, no, she ain't give up. She ain't give me none, but yo, check it out, son. Well, that's yeah. I'm telling you, like next time I know I'm gonna get it. Ain't no next time. She bolted, son. Meet me at the altar in the all white dress. We ain't getting no younger, but you ain't get a chance to do it. The next nigga gonna get their ass, not you, son. You're looking like Michael G.B. Jordan last year. That bitch is for the streets. Oh, shit. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo. Oh, you got Lori Harvey, nigga. Oh, but we know Lori Harvey giving up the ass. But anyway. Tori said, you're going to have to go get a switch. Sorry, son. I'm sorry. Yo, I'm sorry. Sorry. But maybe tomorrow you'll get some ass, boy. Maybe tomorrow she'll pull down them pants for you. Maybe she won't. There. Baby, you're all I need to get by. No one else can make me cry the way you do for me. Yeah, she dropped your ass off. And it's worse when you wasn't even thinking about breaking up with somebody. You know what I mean? When you thought y'all was happily together, y'all was happily boyfriended and girlfriended. And you just got dropped like a hot potato. Yeah, before cell phones. You was home when you got the dead John call. But yeah, you know, things not really working out. We gotta break up. Bye. Then beepers came out. Oh, she hit me on my page. Oh, it's my girl. Hello? Hey, what's huh? Well, I know we ain't, we ain't seen each other in a minute, but you sure? What I mean, no, I don't want that. You gotta call me back. All right, well, make sure you call me back. You ain't never getting called back. Your callbacks are done, son. She keep telling her sister not to answer the phone or not to, or to tell you that she ain't there. You know she there. 15, 16, 17-year-old girl. She ain't got nowhere to go. She there. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man. A sister on the phone telling me your baby ain't at home. Oh, baby, I just can't take this no more. Help me out. Please, Mr. Telephone Man. Help me out. Please, Mr. Telephone Man. We're going to do these birthday shout outs, man. all I want to tell y'all is that it's okay. It's okay if you get broken up with, you know what I mean, and you feel some kind of way about it. It's okay if you feel some kind of way about being broken up with first. You know what I mean? When you didn't strike when the iron was hot. It's okay if you thought that y'all was going to keep the band together and everything was going to work out, and then you got dropped off, you got kicked out the whip. It's okay. I'm here to tell you it's okay. I ain't gonna tell nobody. We keep that between us. But the way you feel is the way you feel, and it's justified. Fuck everybody. Fuck how they feel. Let them deal with how they felt, or let them deal with how they dealt with something when they got broke up with. When they got broke up with. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. August 3rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. These are real Leos here right now. This is real Leo. These are demon time. Tammy, Lady, Sarcasm, Muhammad, happy birthday to you. And my man Jay West, happy birthday to you. And MD Rasel Ahmed, happy birthday to you. And Muma B. Lambert, turning 43 years old today. And Vera Precious Israel, happy birthday to you. And Kelbo Johnson, turning 59 years old today. And Allison Young, turning 56 years old today. And Pi Benny, turning 47 years old today. And April, debt-slaying diva Frazier, happy birthday to you. And Anissa, Dark Child Bein, happy birthday to you. And Go Getter Kara Revels Crittenden, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, but definitely the best, I said last but not least, but definitely the best, I said last but not least, definitely the best, my cuz Lolita Dizart, Lolita Games. Yo, after her, things will never be the same. I said Lolita Dizart, Lolita Games. After her, yo, things will never be the same. Happy birthday to you, cuz. Love you to death. I want to say happy birthday to all y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes to each and every person out there who was born on this glorious August 3rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. I rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, check it out, break it down. Sometimes people break it up when you break up with you and you wasn't ready to do it now. You wasn't feeling that way. Not today. You was going to put it off into another day, maybe another month, maybe another year, but you got to deal with it right here because they left you behind. And where you used to shine, it's kind of dim. And you really wish that you was back with him. And you really wish that you was back to her. But you got to deal with this thing because it occurred on, August 3rd, 2023. You got left behind. You'll see that life goes on. And I hope that you do well. And after you heal, HEAL, it's going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right, and everything is going to be all right. Live your life, and everything is going to be all right, and everything is going to be all right. Heal your wounds, and everything is going to be all right, and everything is going to be all right. Take your time, champ, and everything is going to be all right. Not today, but believe me, it has a timestamp. The only real person that feels embarrassed about or feels humiliated about being broken up with is you. And I don't expect you to understand that right now. But trust me, you're going to come back from this and everything is going to start working out. You got to trust me. You got to believe. You got to believe me. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night for another daily go-get-emism show. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Yo. All right. So Blog Talk. We gonna get out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side. My boobas 1, 2. On the other side, my boobas 3, 4. On the other side,